Welcome everybody to the Match of Legends presented by GGBet. My name is James Banks and I am your host, and this is one hell of a party that we are going to have right here. It's a closed event, but for all you guys watching at home from around the world, these two teams, Vitality and Navi, are going to be facing off on LAN. And when I say on LAN, this is the first time we're going to see these rosters play with their new players. Now, it is a show match. I am expecting a lot of fun from start to finish. We don't just want normal, boring CS. We don't want them to just play as they would. We want to see spicing things up, mixing things up. And you know how we're going to do that? Well, we're going to be changing up their players as well. So the first match is just going to be Navi taking on Vitality. But you know how show matches go. I think these guys will be probably hunting each other with some unique weapons, maybe trying to get some knife kills in there as well. But the main thing that we want to see when we come into the second matchup, S1mple, Zywoo are going to swap over teams. So S1mple on Vitality, Zywoo on Navi. An interesting world that is. And then for everyone at home, you guys were voting for your dream team for the third match, where we've seen everything get mixed up in the teams and players. And that is going to be a wild one that I cannot wait to see. Now, for everyone around the world, this show match is being broadcasted in multiple languages. Over in Kiev, we've got Maincast delivering from Ukraine in Ukrainian. Gaules is going to be delivering the Portuguese broadcast as well. And then on the Navi and Vitality Twitch channels, where you guys might be watching at this moment in time, you're going to get us, as well as Maniac and Lucy, who are going to be delivering the commentary for you from start to finish. So what I want to make sure all of you do, though, as this is a show match, as we've got so much going on, there's plenty of prizes to be won. There's a charity event as well. I'm going to discuss through all of it with you a little bit later. I want to make sure that you guys are telling everyone about this. We want to see Legends play head-to-head. We want this to be a fun matchup for you all to enjoy, and that's what this is all about. So tell everyone you know, make sure they're getting in here, make sure they're watching from start to finish. Now, when it comes to this show match, though, one thing I would have to mention is very special, is that we're right now in a situation where these teams, yes, we're on LAN, yes, they've just seen how they're going to play with each other, but they've been doing some fun content with us as well. So there's some interviews, we're going to get some insight into these changes, into these moves that we have not seen just yet, and that I'm very excited for, because there's some things you guys might not expect to hear in there. Now, on top of that, lastly, one thing I have to mention for all you guys at home, if you're watching on Twitch right now, you'll see a little QR code that you can use. If you scan that QR code, that'll take you to United 24's charity event. It's Game for Ukraine. And right now, that charity is so important because we are giving all the money, all the donations you guys can do. So anything you can spare will go to rebuilding a school that was bombed during the war. Unfortunately, the war is still going on. 500 days now. It's really sad. It's close to my heart and many of the people here around this event as well. So if there's anything you can donate or give for this event, it is greatly appreciated. It'll do a lot of good work. And for anyone that does donate €5 or more, well, we've got some prizes you can win as well. There's some gaming gear, jerseys, team kits available. And for the highest donator at the very end, you will win a ticket to the first ever CS2 major. Not one, but 2 tickets you can grab. So you and a friend will be able to go. So get donating, get sharing and supporting, and we'll surely enjoy it. Now, one thing I do need to mention as well at the same time is with all of this, GGBet have put on this event, they've been organising it for us, and we have been able to at least sit down here and say, okay, how can we make it more fun for you? Well, with these mix-ups, with the different formats, with the changes and stuff that were coming in, we made sure that the players have to play in this lovely dome. With this dome of what's happening here, it reminds me, hello Flames, you know, the new face there. He's smiling away. They can still hear me for now before they put the headsets on. This dome reminds me of a little UFC arena. It's a beautiful arena. It's a beautiful area to play from as well. And we got our live audience of guests, exclusive guests joining us from all over the esports world and all over the businesses at the same time. Now, one thing I want to mention, though, is it's time for what we've been waiting for. We want to see the teams, right? So should we get them ready? Should we get to see, have a look at them? Let's start by looking at our Vitality lineup we have here. So we've got Magis to start off with. Flames now by the side of him, the newcomer. Apex, Zywoo, and Spinks. So for Vitality, only one player changing in this. And if I have a little walk over here and go over to the Navi side, you've got a very new and different Navi coming in here. So 3 players changed for them. Only S1mple and Bit were standing on this team. And now we have JL, Ema, and Alexi B as the in-game leader. A big change for the Navi roster for sure. Now next up, the headsets are going on. They get themselves ready into the game. Let me see if I can poke and have a look at what we're going to have map-wise. All right, they're on Inferno in warm-up mode. And it is time for our casters to get themselves ready. It's time for them to take away the first game. So Lucy, Maniac, let the carnage begin.
Thank you so much, James. I could not be more excited to be here to see these two teams for the first time, plus all the mix-ups we've got going on. How are you feeling about it all, Maniac?
I feel great. I think this is the best way to stop this summer break. It's been long enough, right? We've all longed for some Counter-Strike, and here we have this soft entry with a little bit of fun, but still a whole lot of questions. James said it. It's the first time we're going to see both these new rosters. Of course, for Vitality, it's just one player in and out, but this Navi team is completely new, only S1mple remaining. So I'm going to have to turn off my brain and let my heart just enjoy it, because it is, after all, a show match.
Yeah, exactly. And we don't know what we were expecting to see here. It could be super serious try-hard mode, or maybe a little bit more fun. I think it's probably going to be more in the latter, particularly with the switch-ups that are coming in play in the latter two games. But I think, you know, anything goes, really.
I kind of hope we go crazy a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we've all seen enough, you know, show matches where people wait for smokes for 20 seconds and execute. We want none of that bullcrap. We want people to go crazy. I think I've overheard Zywoo talking about buying dual barriers and just rushing down. We will see. That's what I'm hoping for. You know, we're gonna have time to do reasonable Counter-Strike with rules and principles and protocols. Here we are in Berlin in the level studio, and we need to have fun.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see some Zeus action. I think that's probably my favorite weapon. Just see maybe some sawn-offs and things like that. But we'll see when we jump into that first matchup. And it's kind of crazy to me that we have two teams here. We have Navi and Vitality, two of the biggest international rosters, right? What a strange position to find ourselves in, that both these teams, if you said that, what, 3-4 years ago, you'd be laughed out of the room. Yeah,
Counter-Strike definitely has changed, but Vitality has made that jump quite a while ago, right? They've only made a one position change. Flamesy coming in from Dupree as well. On the side of Navi, it's a complete overhaul. Basically, if you've been under a rock for 3 months, you just show up and look at the stream and you're thinking, what the hell, like a double take at the computer? Huh? Alexi B in the Navi jersey, Bit is here with S1mple. These are the only two left from the old squad. You have Ema that we've kind of met with Game Religion, JL as well coming in from Apex. That's a whole new roster that we get to see play for the first time on LAN here in Berlin.
Yeah, and just to see how it's all going to work, what the positions are going to look like. It's going to be a completely new look Navi, and I think that a lot of people are tuning in just to see that. And then not only do you have that first match, which is really a show match in of itself just because of those rosters, even though it's a regular rosters on Inferno, we've then got the switch up coming through on map 2,
yes,
and then the completely all over the place rosters on that last match.
Yeah, it's going to get real weird towards the end of the evening. That's the least I can say now. I don't really know if we're really going to see like the first phase of these teams.
No.
Yeah, I would like to think so. I would like to think we're going to get some positions and all. I think it's going to be all scrambly. It's going to be fun. It's going to be like a boxing fight. Plays are going to be all over. I don't think we're going to have to learn a whole lot of lessons. I think today is not about learning, it's about having fun.
It's about having fun, yeah, exactly. And in Inferno, the first map, sort of
we are ready to jump into this, a new Inferno, and this is our first map post-break in 2023. Finally some CS.
Finally some CS, and it's two brand new rosters we get to see here. Navi with that exciting new international lineup. We've got Flamesy in the serve, Vitality as well. That's going to be Navi starting on the T side. We can see a couple of flashbangs out. I'm looking for anything interesting in the buys. We've got double Berettas on the other side. That's more exciting. Yeah,
but what is interesting is Zywoo doesn't have any. I thought he would have the dualies. He doesn't. He lied to me.
Is he the one that's dropped them?
Look at this man being so selfless. Nice guy. Dropping it out.
He's the new support player.
Zywoo support player. That is it. It's been announced. It's official.
Well, those dualies might get into action shortly. The half melons into the boiler. Alexi just running all the way up. Finally, a fight comes through, but Bit deals with Flamesy. Zywoo removed as well. A double for Bit. We've still got a double set up in apartments.
They're waiting. I don't think Navi is aware of that. The information is out. Spinks has been known, but his counterpart is still completely hidden. Can Spinks get another one and create a little bit of room for Magisk? And then Magisk strikes now 2v3. All information are on deck, and it's Navi in a 3v2 with a man advantage.
Yeah, it's not planted for them, though. Alexi B has no coverage here. The bomb's being diffused. He's just sticking it all the way through. It's halfway at the moment, but he's alone. No time. The Zeus comes out for S1mple. Oh, it's just the tag, but he does find the kill.
Okay, first round, first Zeus attempt. I think we're starting off exactly how we were hoping to be. But I guess the distance made it not a lethal charge. It was just a little zap, like, oh, like 70 HP-ish. But we have the first attempt. Around that look relatively serious on the side of Navi. You know, like an A pincer move through long, couple of headshots from Bit as well opening up. But the Ninja Diffuse, unfortunately, not falling through for Vitality.
Okay, here we go. We have the sawn-off shotgun on the T side for Bit. That's an exciting purchase. We've got an MP5 in the mix. Double Mag 7 and the Nova on the CT side. So I think that's really set the tempo for what we should expect this show match.
What a weird buy round we're seeing. Indeed, that's a strange recipe. Apex, he's spotted S1mple, tries to get a shot up with the Max 7. He's going to be dancing around the smoke for now. Just a little bit of damage, just, you know, gentleman handshake. I know you're here, you know I'm here, but I'm just going to slowly back off.
Well, Desert Eagle fires off. Spinks can't get involved with his Max 7. And Zywoo does connect. Imer is very low.
That he is. There's a bit of a rotation coming in as well. Flamesy seems to have correctly assumed the end of this round, but this is where maybe LeGGends can come in from the grave, giving them a couple of good ideas. But for now, it seems like they're going into the stack. There might be a play to be done here for Vitality.
Yeah, I'm looking at this Nova. When that smoke fades, it can do a lot of damage at long range. It's a surprisingly accurate weapon at long range, kind of like a pocket AWP at times. And Imer has 2 HP. Oh, straight into the bomb side. Flamesy, what a shot on the S1mple. Imer does deal with Magisk. There's still a way into this, but look at the bomb. It's up on the side. Bits trying to fight his way in. What a shot with the sawn off. You don't see that one every day, but Zywoo still tucked through. Zeus in hand, but not for long.
How the hell did they turn that around? Bit able to find his 2 kills. Zywoo was waiting with the Zeus, but now Apex. He's got relatively wounded players against him with the Max 7. He must dancing in the smoke. First shot onto Bit, and then he's been hurt. He's been hurt. The jump series. Oh no, Apex did not hear that. He has been able to just sneak around. Look, Apex is still trying to find him. It's a game of cat and mouse in the side, but he's been fed wrong information.
All these smokes, just so many mirrors. Doesn't know where he's got to.
He's here. He still thinks here. Bamboozled. You have been bamboozled.
Yep, no kid either. Apex going to be walking around. Imer peaks, so looking to try and deny. And there should be enough time here for the defuse.
Oh, we had a little bit of Matrix. Going back into this little replay, and now that's me dancing on camera. You guys gonna make me dirty? All right, I gotta be careful with how I'm moving. Apparently, we can just be put immediately. A little bit of dancing.
Yeah, no more dancing on camera.
No, I'm not gonna be DJing around there on this table. None of that. The Apex with the clutch in the Max 7. I don't even know how we ended up turning that one around. He felt like he was lost. Felt like he was looking for a shadow, like, you know, a cat chasing his own tail on the side. Doesn't meant to be.
Well, he played it right. He tapped the bomb, didn't make noise, made it seem like he was sticking it. Imer feels like he has to peek. But I gotta say, the Bit action with the sawn-off was maybe the most exciting sawn-off play I've ever seen. Speaking of exciting, the R8 revolver in the mix.
Oh no, I dearly hate this.
You can hear that good, you know, the rolling of the chamber.
I will not stand for it. I do not stand for the R8.
No.
This is beyond my limit. That's where I draw the line.
I think it takes a truly skilled player to really rock the R8, so I can see why you wouldn't be a fan of it.
Whoa! Jeez, just catching strays here. Absolutely strays. Some little bit of skirmish happening. We're able to put down Spixman, but just strikes back with the FAMAS. Also, a little bit of an underrated gun. I'm just going to put it out there. I think the FAMAS gets a worse rep than it deserves. It can actually be quite potent. But like, honestly, are we looking at a show match? It seems pretty serious to me. Teams are covering for each other, waiting for the right moment. We see the double setup, Apex and Flamesy, but now they're about to be tested.
Well, long-range engagement's easy for Apex to take down S1mple. That's the AK as well. Is picked on up, but Flamesy, he's not even needed. All the damage done. Final strike comes through. And it's a nice hold on Banana for Vitality.
Strong from Apex, indeed, with that silenced M4. He had the distance, not a whole lot of utility for Navi to put him out of the position. And even then, he had the cover of his teammate down there with the Max 7 in the name of Flames. Everything in the control. And maybe, just maybe, it's time for Navi to eco. It's not the funniest moment in Counter-Strike. We all know how it is. Maybe you buy a couple of,
couple of R8s. Yeah.
Why?
That's what you do on a
He's so good with
we
the
normally
deagle.
call this a deagle round, but no, it's an R8 round.
If I had Bit's mechanical skill, I'd never play anything else than a deagle. My whole life, literally. It would be so great. Oh, that was great. That was great. It was 1 minute and 40 Spinks pushing the envelope as well with the silence. There is absolutely no good finger. What?
Oh, what? Deagle and R8 fire off in a deadly sympathy. Flamesy, though, doubles up and bomb dropped. Bit with a revolver in an impossible clutch.
What you gonna do now with that gun? What you gonna do? Nothing. That's why Flamesy puts him out, and Vitality snuffs that one quickly. Not a whole lot of weapons being lost. That's great financially. Everything is Gucci on that side, and now Navi should be able to purchase moving into the next round, and we'll see what kind of game we're having on our hands.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting a mix of serious weapons. There's some M4s, AKs in there, but then you've also got Mag 7s, you've got the R8. So I wonder if it's going to evolve. We're going to see this meta change. We've got the Krieg for Bit, that's a semi-serious weapon.
I was going to say, this is a pretty serious purchase on both sides. Only Zywoo is playing with the Max 7, the rest is fully equipped. Utility is being put down, that's a relatively decent banana take. We see the exchange, Flamesy putting down a couple of nades, and he even finds, no, that's JL actually through the smoke, trying to get Apex, and just like that, the B side has fallen. Yeah,
beautiful follow-up flash there from Alexi to set up S1mple to do with Apex. Rotations are quick over here. Smoke goes down. Nice HE is going to land in their faces. Jumping on through is S1mple, but doesn't get far. Good ding back through the smoke, though. They still have the player advantage.
Remember the rule. It is forbidden to save in a show match. We'll see Vitality getting ready for that retake. I just wanted to smoke towards Pool, but in fact, ups for a different one more towards Coil, and he still gets the Zeus. Okay, a little bit of an attempt in the smoke, and now the crossing happens.
Oh, first kill goes the way of Alexi, and Zywoo doesn't get anything done with that Mag 7. JL up on high with the double up. That's a nice round for Navi. Zywoo is happy though. He jumped through the smoke. Mag 7 in hand.
The man is always happy.
It's
like a default setting. He's just happy. He's a happy person, living a happy life, having a happy good time. This time was a B defense who cracked. Unfortunately, Flamesy and Apex were found pretty early in the round. And although I have to applaud the attempt at a retake, good luck walking through these smokes on Inferno 4v3. That's not going to be an easy ordeal. Again.
Here we go. Double auto sniper.
Auto sniper. Flamesy is breaking all the social barriers and the boundaries on that one.
No, I think that's perfectly acceptable in this context. We call that a duck-duck back home.
Duck-duck.
Yeah, because that's the noise it makes.
Fair enough.
Duck-duck.
Okay, we'll see if that can get to work. It's an interesting setup. It's Magisk with the AWP. First shot found onto JL. He's trying to stay alive. He's going to be able to reposition quite easily. Navi's trying to follow up. They have a couple of util. We'll see if they execute on the B side.
The best part of this is you take down the AWP. You're not ready for an auto sniper tucked into the back of sight. The moment's just going to be a bit of utility thrown on over. Not committing yet. They've got a little bit of ground in towards apartments, so it does look like they want to group back up to where S1mple is slowly taking space. But this stack of 3 players with the pistols hasn't budged. We've got that AWP from Apex out long as well.
AWP from Apex. If there's a thing I thought I'd never see in Counter-Strike, it's Dan Madisclair with the big green, rotating out from mid after being smoked out. Of course, going to reposition towards mini pit. Been ready to fight that pincer move, which is probably bound to happen. We see Navi getting all set up, and the Zeus. Is it happening, Lucy? Is it happening?
That's the perfect angle to get it done. Can use the deagle if they come up through short. Apex can't quite fire off the shot.
Yep. That looks like me winning AWP. That's pretty much it. That's a fair assessment.
S1mple using a smoke to get a bit of space here. Zywoo's fallen as well, so this site attack goes through well. That bomb can get planted. Flamesy and Majors. He's actually swapped from the auto sniper. We're not going to see it in action. He's picked himself up an AK.
We'll see if they are able to say. I think semi-serious or semi-fun is like how I would like to coin what we've seen in the first few rounds. Because sure, we're not at the very level of the top elite game of everyone is trying their hardest. I'll cope to that. There's a couple of funny purchases here and there. We see Max 7s, we see R8, we see other snipers, we see Apex with an AWP, funky enough. But still, the way the rounds are unfolding are sort of kind of serious. Like a pincer move slowly being put together by Navi. It's not just a circus.
Yeah, this is an average face at level 7 lobby.
Okay, fair enough. That is how we can describe it. I guess that's a valid comparison there.
And I think that's kind of what we wanted from this, right? We didn't want it to be like super silly where we don't get to see a bit of what these rosters have, but you also don't want the super try-hard, trying to min-max everything. You want to see a bit of fun in the mix.
Yeah, I don't know how I stand on Apex with the AWP. Just maybe, I don't know. I mean, maybe that's where to do it, right? If he's ever going to play with the AWP, this is going to be here in Berlin.
Well, you thought that Flamesy coming into this roster was the big move. It's actually that Apex is taking up main AWPs. I was going back to rifling.
Psych. Yeah. That is the next move. Actually, we didn't see it coming. They fooled us all along.
You're hearing here first.
It's like the Prestige. While you're looking at the hands, you're thinking Flamesy is the move, but no, actually, it's Apex becoming an AWP. Absolute misdirection. Back on the auto sniper, the Dak for Flamesy. Let him just have a kill with it. Let's make it worth something. Good flash through pop. Magisk is completely dead. That's it.
Oh! Zywoo, the Zeus comes into play. Now he's getting himself an AK, and he finds a kill with it. AWP in his hands as well, but there's that the auto sniper going to town. JL gets one back. Apex walks through the smoke, leaves it now onto Bit. Krieg in his hands. An open bomb site, but no bomb in his grasp.
A little blast from the past as well with that. Krieg used to be such meta in the game, but he's about to cross Apex's side, and he's very loud about it. Apex does not hear him, weirdly enough, and onto Zywoo with the AWP, misses a shot, and Bit clutches the 1v2. The people are a bit impaired. They did not seem to hear each other too much. It was very loud from Big coming over, and Apex got completely surprised on that one. Interesting. Good clutch, though. Very good clutch.
One of those moments where you spot the bomb, you're like, oh, we've got the bomb, guys, we've got the bomb. This is how it all started, though. Zywoo running forward, trading onto S1mple with the Zeus, able to find Immer as well. Felt like he'd done enough, but couldn't stop the Krieg. Rolling back the years on this rifle. Not quite as fast as it used to be, but still a very deadly weapon.
Deadly indeed. My bingo card is going well. So we had Auto Sniper kill, Zeus kill. That's all been done. We need to have Apex for the kill with the AWP. That's on my bingo card too. We'll see if I can actually get to bingo before the end of tonight. Is a dance happening? What are they doing?
Oh, no, it's a standoff.
It's a gentleman's agreement. They're just going to go for it.
Zywoo's tagged. That gives Bit the advantage. Going for the left clicks, no right click in there. Zywoo has no issues dealing with him. Wins out the knife fight. Spinks with the Mag 7 to do it Immer as well.
And here I thought that respect has been long gone from society. It's not the case.
No.
You can still have people reasonably agreeing to a knife fight on Inferno, and nobody's going to break that trend. That's good to see. I appreciate that.
Yeah, whip that one out in your next pug. Just hold a corner with your knife out, edge around the corner, try and bait out the enemy team into going for that fight.
Yeah,
Always
try and do that on
works.
face it. Try and do that on face it. See if people actually don't just immediately spray you in the face. Well, I have to commend these gentlemen for being very respectful on that one, and Vitality kind of taking that one out of the hat. That's a round that we didn't see coming, but it happened yet.
We get to see that one back again. Agreement in play. Zywoo was a little bit tagged here, so it felt like Bit had all the advantage, but I think Zywoo knows how to use the knife there. He's won a few of those knife rounds before.
I liked how they both kind of locked eyes and understood each other. Like, wait a minute, you're holding your knife out. I'm holding my knife out too. You know, it's like a buddy moment. Bro code, like, okay, here we're going for this. But not anymore. It's Bit now with the AWP. Speaking of players that we're not used to see with the big green, and he finds the first one. Magisk, unfortunately, P90'd by JL. That's another one on the Bigo card, leaving it all to Apex, who's got a rotation coming for him.
Yeah, P90, Mac 10, and the PP Bison as well. But Zywoo is here, but not for long. The PP Bison to the face, deals with him. Apex in the back though. He can still unravel everything, looking for these headshots. Bit has to duck down into pool. Immer is just tucked around in the corner trying to bait out the shots, but it just leads to his death. Apex is still standing, still fighting, and he's got that bomb. What a tap, but S1mple denies.
I thought we were barreling towards an incredible clutch from Apex. Great attempt from that cave position with the AK-47. Very cleverly maneuvering his positioning as well. He had to dance next to the flames for a little bit of time. But this all started with, obviously, Bit's great opening. We see here the movement. There was a, I guess, Zeus attempt from Emad. I'm going to assume that this was what was happening. And then the
back and forth.
It is.
We've got to see another sawn-off in play. The weapons are crazy. Flamesy charging down, can't connect. And it's Lexi V's sawn-off shotgun that wins out against the P90. That's a head-to-head that you don't see every day.
Nope. You do not indeed. Apex is quite conventional with the weapons, but apparently that won't be enough. He kind of leaves Spinks out to dry on that one. Completely pushes away. Magisk comes in with the deagle. First shot, great. There's a low HP to his side as well. Apex is going to take charge of that. Emad with the trade, but here is S1mple finding some real estate, and he's completely bypassed Zywoo.
But Zywoo, oh, Bit was ready for it. Zeus in hand, that's a very ambitious peek with the Zeus up the boiler stairs. That's a long-range engagement for the taser.
I think at this point we've seen 10 rounds, and we can probably do like sort of a power ranking of who is taking it very seriously or not. I feel like Apex has been towards the top of conventional plays with like rifles and all,
yes.
And then Zywoo's been at the. I don't know if I've seen Zywoo with an actual gun this entire game so far. I think he's had a Zeus moment, he's had a Bison moment. He's tried to get through smoke. So on the side of Vitality, there are divergent ways to approach this game so far.
Definitely seen S1mple with the AK a few times, lurking on through, taking his time, trying to clutch out rounds when he's got the opportunity to. Nice
little angle as well. Straight up invading the privacy of the players. They should be aware of that. Someone should tell them. I hope they are. They probably are. Wait, I don't believe the HUD. I think the HUD is fooling us. This is very much a 5v5 currently. A little bit of flash on Magisk, but he makes the job with the back 7. Traded by JL, and just like that, the B side has completely fallen. I do believe we are being lied to by the HUD. We should disregard it for a little bit and just trust what we see.
The one thing you shouldn't disregard in this HUD is the QR code up in the top corner for the game for Ukraine. That's the donation drive. Oh, a few shots in towards mid. Apex gets a kill. Zywoo with that Nova gets one as well. And there's S1mple, AK in hand, trying his darndest, but he's denied.
So where are we now? Since we cannot trust the radar, we have to assume, we have to deduct.
I think this is all real. We can see, yeah, 1v2.
We're on a 1 versus 2.
Take it away.
Whoever is in the clutch, I believe in you. I think you're a great player. I think you're gonna do great things in your life. I think you have good skin as well. The gloves are pretty acceptable. Nice knife as well. He's showing off just a little bit. Maybe can we assume who that is just based on the movement? Can you do that? Can we do like a psycho-motor analysis of who is playing? I mean, if I had followed the feed, I could know, but my brain doesn't work that fast. I'm 33. I can't think that fast. But I can maybe assume the movement. What does it look like to you?
I was going to say it's Alexi.
Yeah, it could be either JL or Alexi, I think. These are the players that I would see. But on the HUD, both of them are dead. So, wait, hold on. Another agreement. Is he lying to you? Is he deceiving him?
He's baiting him. Oh, the no-scope.
And there was Alexi. I had to give it to you.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, I think the gloves are a notable Alexi B glove.
Hold on a minute. Do you actually know people's like loadout and gloves and all?
Of course.
Oh my God.
You're not a true Alexi B fan?
But not to the gloves
You don't know
point, no.
all his skins?
I don't know what kind of skins he used. No, I don't.
Print out on your wall?
Oh my God.
Above your bed?
Yeah, if you met Scrony, I think you would have a really good time with him. You could have an incredible conversation. He would have probably spotted him immediately, just with the gloves.
Yeah.
I don't have that kind of knowledge.
Well, they're not conventional gloves, those ones, though.
Oh, are they? Do you want to maybe take us through the history?
If you're looking at a S1mple or a bit, you're looking at those, those really, the vice gloves, the sports gloves, that sort of thing.
Listen, the HUD is now back with us. Round 12 here in this first game. Alexibi's put down Zywoo with the soda off. Immediate rush on too long. Flames is rushing with the MP5 silencer at that, but still the A side has fallen. It's retake on.
Shotgun not able to connect. The MP5 is doing some serious work, but upgrades to the Nova. Continues to charge on through. Retake in play. Zeus in hand, charging to the bomb site, but the long range of the P90 is doing wonders. A double kill for Bit. Now out from long, the two remaining players. Immo is just tucked into the smoke, but can't get anything done with that Zeus. So it all comes down to Bit. How many kills can he get with this P90? 2 more to find. They're through onto that bomb. Don't see a kit on these players, so they're going to have to stick to it.
He's sticking. Is he not sticking it? Apex sticking it right now. But you must have realized, you must have seen the feed, and here he goes for it. Would that be the 4th kill on the P90? Bit is playing very cleverly. Maybe the knife attempt. Apex puts him down, but I don't think he's got time. It is still a clutch for Navi. I've never seen so many P90 kills in my life.
Yeah, it's quite hard to keep track of. We're seeing a lot of opening kills from sawn-off shotguns as well.
People are using that to close the gap.
Yeah, I feel like it's really selling me on the sawn-off in a way that I didn't expect to be sold. And I feel like when you look at shotguns, you don't look at the T side ever, right? Just you have to be entering. Right?
I kind of don't look at shotguns at all. TT side, T
the
side.
Mag 7 has its little home.
I'm kind of the...
Auto shotgun has a home.
Always say like old people have a hard time changing their opinions. That's how I feel about these weapons. Like, in my times we were not using them. I don't know how I feel about them. This is a little bit strange. I'm a bit grumpy on that one. Just too old school, too conventional.
Well, maybe this will be the turning point for you.
It might be.
Definitely getting my wish of all the Zeus kills, the Zeus.
Oh, we have the absolute A rush completely. The flash is going to be flying. Zywoo with the Zeus waiting patiently behind the box. That's an opportunity, but it's missed. Spinks now with the P90, but it's Ima actually with the Mag 10. He's going to make the work, play the Deagles here. The trade comes from Flames, and just like that, Vitality strikes back with round number 6 on the board. Honorable attempt from Navi. We're playing quick Counter-Strike now. Yeah,
that was fast, and that was a really solid hold from the CTs to get there in place. That was even with Zywoo trying to go for a Zeus kill, which was maybe a little bit ambitious, tucked in towards the side box, but it's Majors here with the M4. He gets a bit done there, the double kill. At some point, are we going to start to maybe question, do we need these M4s in play?
I think we do. I still like the M4. Listen, I think we should just take this as like a nice little interlude in Counter-Strike. Just appreciate something different. Doesn't mean it has to replace. But speaking of different, Zywoo's rushing with the shotgun, put down immediately. Zywoo's not having a good time in this show match. He's not having a good time at all.
Yeah, 5 for 13. Not a scoreline you would expect to see from the man.
In before minus Zywoo threads all over the world.
Getting picked apart as Flamesy finds JL as well. Bits creeping around. Shotgun and Zeus, the two weapons you want. Misses the shots though. Swaps to the Zeus in case Spinks comes around that corner, but he just wants to get away because FlameZ is in the back lines dealing with everybody.
Good flank indeed. Now it's Bit with his shotgun, but he's been completely spotted. He is completely cornered. Can he get a Zeus kit out of this? Is that his mission? Is that his contract?
He's got some good angles to do it with, right? Very close range from both sides, and he's ready for Apex. Yes. There it is. Apex goes flying. Bit swings around. Oh my god, the double with the Nova. It's now just down to the 1v1, spots out the head, just needs a single shot, but it's the AK from Magisk that comes through.
Absolutely ruined by Magisk. Absolutely ruined. This could have been an incredible 1v4 from Bit. He'd done everything correct, from the Zeus to the flick shot with the shotgun to the third one as well. He just had to put the cherry on top, but not meant to be. We see here that great flick onto FlameZ, and the shot, Spinks, is amazing. Great headshot. But maybe I'm getting sold on that gun. Just maybe. It's got my attention now.
Yeah, it's got pinpoint accuracy. I think the issue is it doesn't do great when it hits the body against armored opponents, but you're taking those headshots in well. We can see a lot of shotguns in play for the CT side. It's an auto shotgun fiesta.
Full shotgun indeed. Vitality is revolutionizing the history and the meta of Counter-Strike. We do not need rifle, we do not need pistols. All we need are shotguns. And the positions have been taken. They've faked a little bit of banana activity, but two are already rotating back to A. But it seems like LeGGends is reading this book correctly. He's sent most of his men towards the B side, and it's just going to be Apex with the auto shotgun. How many kills? Let's make a bet.
I think he's got at least 2 here. Has a lot of utility as well. He can throw down the molly. If they try and run through it, he can get behind it. That's perfect. But oh, he burns alive. It's an Apex 1G.
Oh no. Well, technically, that's a half of what you thought he'd do. You'd say he'd get 2 kills. He got 1.
Yeah.
On the technicality, he's got 1. He's burned out in flames, taking that one to lethal.
Negev on the retake with 3 HP. I'm expecting big things here from FlameZ. Bit can't quite connect, eventually finds the body shot. This is the last round of the halves. This retake does have to come. There's a flank coming through as well. Zywoo's ready for it. Spinks, is he ready for the shotgun this close?
We'll see. Spinks on the reflex right there. No, he's missing all of the shots. Boys, close my eyes so I can't see it. S1mple putting them down. Whoa, this was labored. That wasn't easy, but he gets a double.
You fire enough shots with the shotgun, one is eventually going to hit the target. That spread is huge, and well, he just prays, sprays, and he finds them both.
Felt like warning shots at some point. Like, hey guys, I'm right here. Just be careful. I'm right there. I'm warning you. And eventually putting them down. We see Zywoo's assist with the flash as well. Just a little bit of team flash. It never hurts. Just sell your teammates soul immediately.
Well, it's pretty good T-half from Navi to pick up 8. They can now go into the CT side with a slight advantage. They've also gone for the, well, actually the triple.
But that will be for later. Now, Vitality have made a decision. It's going to be an app spot, possibly with Magisk lurking towards mid. But the Navi defense on A is rock hard. They are so ready for it.
2 players in towards short. You got LeGGends up on the balcony. So many dual Berettas here as well. They're going to be going straight into the meat grinder. Oh, the Zeus as well to strike first. LeGGends gets baited in, eventually deals with Apex. Bomb delivered forward as well. Spinks has to fight his way out of it, and it's a difficult fight. Gets one, but brought down so low. Knife in hand, ready for someone just to jump through. You can see laughing as his teammates react, but no chance. LeGGends gets him through the smoke as it fades.
Was that the best trolling setup we've ever seen in Counter-Strike, when you have a triple anti-app setup with a Zeus right by your left-hand side, and then you have a dual elite ready to strike in as soon as the Zeus comes off, and then you have a third player into pit? You are not making it out of this apartment. We're never making it out.
Yeah, that might just be the best counter to an app swap on a pistol round you could ever set up on the CT side. So remember that one at home.
I'll be trying that one. I'll be trying that one. There's going to be someone in my Facey group that has to buy a Zeus and just play that position. We'll do any miny mo to who actually has to buy it. For now, the scouts are abound. S1mple is trying to find a couple of shots, and he finds Zywoo, who has another one onto Magisk. Beautiful work from S1mple.
Can only peek top mid so many times before you're punished. And there were a lot of players there holding with their Desert Eagles. They have just accelerated onto A though, and there's only a sole defender here. It's Bit, shotgun in hand, in the pit, ready to peek on out. They're going to be walking around that corner, gets a nice tag on the FlameZ. Can't finish a job though, the Deagle deals with him. That felt like it was his dead to rights.
Maybe Ima can turn things around now with the auto shotgun. He's putting down the smoke just to try and close the gap a little bit. There's the same move from Apex, but the shot is being found, and Spinks touches the ground as well. Great retake from Navi. Yeah, if you're Bear, this is the best anti-advertisement you can have for a shotgun ever. If you were about to make that jump, if you were about to be convinced, then just look at Bit's demise.
He's really tasted both sides of the shotgun, right? He had that great 2K where he got the spin around with the instant headshot. That time around, it betrayed him, and it was a devastating betrayal because it felt like he definitely should have had that kill. That might have been the hold that would have been needed. That bomb might have been denied, but still a successful retake.
Yeah, still in control. We were still all right. There's no panic to be had for Navi now, comfortably installed at 10-7, 3-round over their opponent of Vitality right now. S1mple has got the M4, he's got the best one. Maybe he just goes straight down middle, and so he does. He's going to go up to the fight, he's going to take it to them.
Straight on down, but blinded the Flames, doesn't spot. Oh! Speaking of Flames, he's behind S1mple, picks up the M4 and deals with Ima as well. Bit does eventually find him, but the damage is done.
What the hell happened? S1mple had everything. He'd made his way down, and then Flames was basically just turn around and saw an opponent. There's about to be a conversation here as well in Banana. We see jumping Max 7. Zywoo's being put down immediately. LeGGends with a stellar job. Magisk just has a scout. It's relatively complicated to have any kind of answer for him. Just a couple of shots to the car, maybe.
He is still tucked down there. A lined up shot could have done it, but now the smoke comes on down. They can advance and take space. Apex is trying to do the same over towards A, looking to see if he can get some sort of lurker. Decides to come on back. That bomb in a very difficult position to get back to.
Damn near impossible. There's no util as well for Vitality, so it's just going to be headshots. Beautiful flash. That's enough for Apex to hit the dirt, and Magisk can do nothing but a kill. This is going to be Navi firmly in control now. Round 11 for them.
Yeah, nice triple kill from LeGGends with the Mag 7. Those jumping kills over half full. That's actually one of the legitimate positions for that shotgun, right?
Fair enough. That's fair enough. I've seen that in actual respectable Counter-Strike. And this was the funny moment where Flames just is being presented with the gift. It's like Christmas. That
was a perfect counterplay to any sort of aggression mid. He's designed that play for that. Flashes over the top, jumps around it, but he misses his own flashbang so he can catch S1mple as he crosses.
Absolute mastermind. 9,000 IQ on that one. Bison in the hands of Spinks. Zywoo is playing with the Deagle. It's going to be a very fast banana push. We see the smoke spawn is already here. And Zywoo was trying to open with the Zeus. I don't think he's going to have any kind of success. Immediately put down by LeGGends with the double kill and the shotgun. Triple from LeGGends. 4 kill from LeGGends in the Max 7. This is it. This is the Counter-Strike we wanted to see.
He cannot be stopped. Max 7 in hand, finds another 4 on the 3 before. No ace though. It is the tag. But not a 5th kill found. May just trying to find it back, but it's the Heat from S1mple.
We found our highlight of the day. So far, leading contender, the 4th kill from LeGGends with the Max 7 onto that first box position. We have to see it from his own POV.
He put the 7 in Mag 7 with the 3K the round prior, the 4 here.
Oh, yeah. Math jokes. I like that.
We love a bit of maths here. That's what we're all about.
Yeah. Zywoo's not having a good time at all.
Yeah, look at him. He's really struggling.
Oh, I can see. You can see on his face.
It's really affecting his game.
Demented. He's desolated with what's happening right now.
JL with the
down again.
Zywoo removed. No chance this round. Close range as well. Banana is in the control of JL. Ima is going to take space in towards Apps as well. Spinks sitting in the smoke towards mid. Oh, nice little angle there. Finds JL on the push. A difficult recovery.
Very complicated to get yourself out of that one. If your Vitality Sphinx might have spotted the timing. We'll see if it's been enough of an attention draw. Ema, it's a matter of clock, few seconds apart. Zeus is ready to strike. Who is going to be caught out first? Apex actually made his way, and it's Sphinx who gets ahead with the Zeus. But Apex's position is found. He can plant in the smoke, and now it's S1mple on the prowl.
Sphinx has to get moving. S1mple's actually ready for it. Silently walks over to Banana to catch off this rotation. Sphinx has swapped out to the shotgun, and oh, it's the Zeus close range. What a clear. S1mple has no chance to respond. Bit now left in a 1v2. Deagle in hand, shotgun on back, spots out Apex, but can't quite get that grenade off until he's escaped. Sphinx is repositioned, and it's a nice headshot from the shotgun.
How did Apex stay alive for so long in this round? He could have died like 7 times at the very least. Like, he crosses B without a smoke. He runs out of ruins with Bit chasing him. How is Apex still alive? Pure turnaround from Vitality on that.
Yeah, I mean, almost a 2v4, I think they were able to bring back that.
Pretty much a 2v4. Sphinx here.
He does all the work. He actually gets all the kills, in fact.
Beautiful.
Brilliantly timed to find that one with the Zeus. Still a strong lead for Navi, and well, they brought out the Negev on Alexi B. He can hold down a site pretty much solo, but the counter to this is the double Negev on the T side.
Well, one's better than one. Make it 2. But just with the Dower fire and Alexi B puts in down there.
It feels like a thunderstorm in the arena. Oh, we've got knives out again. Bit wins out his duel this time, but the Zeus is a bit too much to handle.
How am I supposed to analyze what's happening? How am I supposed to make sense of what's happening? The answer is I can't. Oh, we have the execute now. Flames is going in with the Zeus. Unfortunately not grabbing, but Ema's in prime position. Put Apex down and all onto Sphinx with the shotgun. Auto, can he do it? He's got S1mple crossing and he's reloading and he's gonna hit the ground. S1mple. We're just making sure that he is really dead.
Yeah, so it's all about sending a message, right? You spam the corpse with the Negev for 100 odd bullets.
Exactly.
A lot of Zeus action in this round. There's a bit of team assist there onto MA. I don't know what S1mple got up to in that round.
We're not going to talk about it.
Must have been a bit of misfiring Negev action.
A bit of damage here and there, you know. It's just, it helps with character. It helps build character. I do hope that there is someone out there that's good with number, that's keeping track of how many Zeus kills we've had in this show match. We need to have like a final amount at the end, a final tally, to know how many Zeus kills.
Zeus's and Sawn-offs.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, look at that move. Oh, they know, but they're chasing him.
JL wins it out though. He's pushing forward. Nice shot onto Sphinx. Trade is there from the Bison. They're getting aggressive into apps again. S1mple ready for holding the cross while Bit runs forward, charges him down with the Zeus. Gets himself the shotgun, falls on back, and again, now a 2-on-4 situation for Vitality.
Bit is an excellent show match player. I can already see. I can see he's just got it in his vein. He knows how to play these matches. He's had a tremendous amount of kills with weird weapons. I think they've heard Apex and or smelled him. Did he just become invisible? Apex might just be, but I know Ema is definitely onto him. He's trying to do the tap-tap, but can you actually win out a shotgun? Hell no, you can't. Ema's chasing you down with the Zeus and puts you down.
Does it with style. How many, is that 3 dinks with the shotgun?
We're like 3 million right now.
That is the most misleading headshot noise you'll ever hear. 3 in a row, but the Zeus is enough. Electrified.
Do you actually get the headshot emote if you headshot someone with the Zeus? Can you actually headshot someone with the Zeus? Is that even a thing? Does that exist physically in Counter-Strike?
Yeah, like, no, I don't think so.
That is
kind of like the knife in that regard.
Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, someone out there has the answer to that question. Definitely. I don't know if you can see like the electrodes maybe like on your ear.
Well, maybe in CS2.
Oh, no. Oh, we know these noises.
That sounds like the auto shotgun, actually, which S1mple has in his hands.
The dak onto S1mple. JL is being sound down. They're looking at each other, and here comes the fire through. Sphinx tried to make it out, but not enough.
That was a great bait and switch setup, right? The reload noise to try and bait him into the jump, but the Negev is doing damage. Gets a little overzealous there. Jump peek with the Negev. It's difficult to get this gun into position, is the only thing.
Oh, that's a great beefy grenade from Alexi B. He's got S1mple with him as well, so it's a Negev, auto sniper kind of defense, of course, the famous whichever strategy you want to name.
Yeah, and then on the other side, on the A side, you've got the double shotgun setup, which is, again, a really good way to defend the A side.
Much proven.
You know, on Inferno, generally, you're not going for that many retakes anyway, so why not buy shotguns?
Ooh, a little bit of info here. S1mple saw a head pop off by the broken wall. He's put down his smoke and he's been able to stay alive. We'll see a couple of flashes flying through, and now it's S1mple. Has to show us how the Odi can fare. First kill, he's got the good cross placement as well. That's a second one added, make it a third. No, Apex strikes back.
S1mple couldn't get away with too much murder there, and they're able to get into that site for free. LeGGends is just sitting here in the smoke, waiting for his moment to strike, and there it is. Gets them both as they're clearing back. The silent but deadly Negev in the smoke.
What a snake. Just hiding at the fate of that smoke, and he puts them both down and closes out the clutch. I'm gonna be real, this whole like fade smoke and all, I'm happy we're gonna get rid of that. This is not the most exciting part of the game, but Apex, or rather LeGGends at that, very cleverly using that process to close down the round. It started off of S1mple, of course, here with a great double, and then LeGGends just waiting patiently in the smoke.
Yeah, it's a really good angle for the auto sniper.
Match point.
It is match point.
15-8.
That international roster, we're seeing it here in action, showing what we've got. We've got Spinks getting the opener, a bit more excitement, double auto sniper. There's an M249 in play, Bit able to get a kill with it. A very strong weapon. It is very slow is the only issue.
Well, now in my hands, I can guarantee you that. That is not a strong weapon at all. I would have no idea how to handle it, but obviously Bit knows because he's the Showmatch star. S1mple with the auto, quick double kill. That's Apex and just hitting the dirt, and now just Zywoo and Spinks surviving in this game. What could be the final round?
Spinks wanting to get a knife kill, trying to bait it on through. There's the Zeus kill. Oh, a big clutch ahead of him, has time to work with. Walking on forward, knows that there's a crossfire in play. The no-scope with the auto sniper. Finds Bit. LeGGends and S1mple still need to be uncovered. S1mple's got his knife out in the library, swaps to the pistol, and deals with him with the USP. It's Navi taking the first map.
Have to like switch the gears, like switch the keyboards and all, because you want everybody to be playing
settings,
their gears.
config, monitor, it's a whole thing.
When they told me about it and when we were talking with production, I was like, oh my god, this is going to be a technical nightmare. We're never going to be ready, but it looks like it's working.
Let's not say anything yet, because we do have map.
I don't believe in jinx,
which is going to have a lot of changes up. So I don't want to. Well, I think you might have jinxed a little bit.
No, I do not believe in jinx. I think it's just.
I'm going to hold you to that one.
You're just lying to yourself, right? It's like about taking accountability. Because, oh, you just jinxed. I know, maybe we just played bad, you know. We lost that map. But speaking of map, game 2 is ready to kick off. Navi with Zywoo against Vitality with S1mple, and this is on the grounds of Anubis.
CZ in the hands of Zywoo. That's the only unusual pistol here. It's armor on everybody else. Put that QR code in the corner as well if you want to donate for the Game for Ukraine cause. Donations over €5 will put you in the draw for prizes. Top donor wins tickets to the CS2 Major. Definitely want to get involved. And a lot of pace here from the CTs. They've taken space, but it's left such an avenue open in mid.
So on to LeGGends with the USP. The bait's been on by Bit, and LeGGends has become invisible. No, he's had one, only two. Flames is with the great trade as well. Jay is coming in from back, but he's been spotted. He's in a tough position, reloading just a little bit, finds one, but just trades him, and now it's the clutch. 1v1, 1v2, actually, S1mple is still alive.
It's Zywoo. We hears the footsteps, and they go quiet. Doesn't have the read on this, and you might even think they've gone to be at this point. Does look like he is gambling towards a difficult retake with the CZ. No armor, no kit. I don't like his chances.
Don't like either. He said to Bangs that he was going to try hard, 200% on that map. Inferno was not kind to him. He kicks off with the CZ. He's been spotted, but just goes wide and puts him down. The disaster of Zywoo Showmatch performance continues. He's cursed. He's the cursed one.
Yeah, I don't think he feels cursed. He looks very happy.
He does not at all.
I think he knew his chances in that were limited. That's a very difficult retake. LeGGends almost had... Okay, the unfortunate thing was, it was a perfect CT setup. You had two players in towards A main, ready for that fight. Both of them fall. LeGGends gets a double. That's an overperformance in that position.
It's not too bad. There's nothing more terrifying than having 3 or 4 players in front of you, not looking at you with the USP, and all you can think of is, oh man, I'm about to screw up. I'm about to screw up. They still found 2, and Lukey here, an R8 again.
Oh, Bit doesn't get a chance to use his MP9. LeGGends, he's going to be under pressure now. They're chasing him down, but he's found one. A good tag onto another. He's looking for more. Who needs the AWP? Got the scout. The scoped master of this squad has it over the hands of Zywoo, and he's done a lot.
Yes, great work from LeGGends. Apex 27 is going to be able to be punished. That's Zywoo here by Spinks. We have Jail with the R8. One shot into Spinks. The weapon has already paid for itself.
Scout now in his hands. Nice HE, does so much damage. CZ now tapping on through. Lovely double up. Vitality get the second.
Magisk is like, look, Zywoo, that's how you use the season.
That's how you do it.
That's how it works. Oh, fist bumps and all. Would you look at this? Team spirit.
Yeah, that's what you like to see.
Make sure we get that on camera. We keep an eye on this. Apex and S1mple fist bumping. Here we have the N-Tinks of LeGGends with the Scout. Great tags. That was 2.5 tanks towards mid. He's truly done his job.
Yeah, huge performance there. Good hold on the post plant. Despite that one nice little R8 kill coming through. Hope to see a highlight there with a multi-kill at the R8. That's not something you ever get to see. But
just give it up. It's not happening.
Oh,
We're not going to see it.
JL does have it again, so maybe there's an opportunity.
Guarantee he doesn't get one. 23 HP.
Well, Alexi gets shut down, but you know, he's there with another kill, and he's dancing around looking for this opening, but Spinks has the AK. Zywoo finds S1mple. That's a big kill.
My brain is so confused. I see Zywoo getting killed to S1mple, and I'm like, oh, Vitality's back in the game, but not today. Not today, actually. It's the
Oh no, it's a team kill. Spinks puts down Apex.
The betrayal.
We thought Zywoo was the imposter, but no, it's Spinks.
He put his captain on the ground, and now it's just Spinks and Flames trying to maneuver the smoke. They're going in left-hand side. They might be able... Oh, there's a counter boost on the boost to boostception, and Spinks find them both.
All right, he gets a bit of recovery there after taking down his IGL. But still in a position to do some damage here. Good timing on the peek through, but can't connect the shots. Finds it on the second time of asking, but Flames is ready with that AK. Struggles between a couple of different skins there, but another round for Vitality.
Yeah, and a couple of sturdy shots, if you ask me. Like some of these plays by Spinks and Flamesy have been really legitimate. It feels like the ante has been up just a little bit. Clever boost right there. Great X-ray cam as well to find JL's demise. And it is Vitality 3-0 in the lead, and Bit, following his acumen on the first map, fills up the negative, double negative actually, on the side of Navi.
That's what you want to see.
But this is very serious for Vitality.
Ooh.
This is very serious.
Yeah.
5 AKs. We're not messing around.
I feel like they're really trying to send a message here. Opening kill onto Alexi B. So that negative doesn't get any action in towards mid. Imma tries to get active in towards Canal, but Flamesy is there. JL in mid though is rewarded with 1 kill, but back through the smoke. It is fast back and forth here.
I feel like we've changed the tone for Vitality. This is now extremely serious. They're packed up, they're playing with each other. Look at this, the train is coming in through mid, they're jumping down the window. It's been heard by Zywoo, he's going to try to follow them with the Zeus. He's not have a whole lot of success on map 1. Can he finally be rewarded a little here? Flames kind of took his own life on that one, maybe falling off to his death, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened to him there. Not the first self-death we've seen here.
Are they saving? They're really saving?
Is Zywoo trying to use the crowd with that jiggle?
I think the tone has changed. I think the tone has shifted on this second map. Maybe Vitality's ego was just slightly bruised after being beaten down on the first map.
Yeah, I think maybe so. Maybe S1mple's bringing a bit of extra strategy to the mix. You know, he's saying, look guys, we really need to win this. Maybe he's leading this super try-hard against his team.
Maybe he could get him fired up. You know, maybe he just joined the team speak and you were like, hey guys, I just want to let you know, this was so easy to beat you. Like, come on, like you're making a fool of yourselves. Like, can you guys actually show something? Like, my reputation is on the line here. I'm not going to let you guys just fool around. We have to win this game. And now this is a different Vitality that we get on game number 2.
I will say, between S1mple and Zywoo, the big talking point about this particular game is the swap up between them. They're each just on a single kill apiece.
Oh, great.
He just walked into his own flame.
Looks like something I could do. Makes me feel more...
You could have been the new
humanizes my heroes. My heroes are humanized when I see that. It's great. They're humans. They have flaws. They make mistakes. They cross Molotovs.
Oh, blown out of the server. HT stack drops S1mple. JL's just charging on through, but he has been blind for so long. Oh, it's Zywoo. Not the flash that Navi players are really used to dealing with, perhaps.
Vitality is sticking with all rifles but Magisk on the Macton, which we know is a very viable gun. So the jokes are off the table for Vitality now. We are playing very seriously. A couple of good flashes. The A site has fallen off already. We've kind of cut off cameras with the smoke, and ooh, that was almost a Zeus onto Zywoo. Magisk helps his teammate to avoid that punishment.
You know what, say what you will, Zywoo is continuing to try with the Zeuses.
He is.
Every round he's bought one, just like he did on Inferno, so I can only give him the strongest credits for the true spirit of what you expect from this sort of show.
Hey, at least you tried. High five. He's truly trying. Zywoo has been faithful to the spirit of the show match.
Yes.
Bringing in all the weird guns, not having a whole lot of success, but smiling all the way through it, as Zywoo does. Ooh, Magisk put LeGGends. I thought that was going to be one of our hunts, but no, we don't have a reward on that one, do we?
No, no reward there.
Ooh.
But if you want to pay that bounty, scan the QR code when it
Why
pops
don't
back
you
up.
pay your own bounty? What is this about just using my money over there?
Not you specifically.
Aha,
You
it's
at
about
home.
me. Ah,
You
fair
at
enough.
home.
At home, you can definitely do it.
That was the royal you.
I felt trapped for a second. I was like,
Yeah.
damn it. I played myself.
Payout maniac.
All right, all right, all right. Great nades onto S1mple. He didn't have really the choice.
All right, here we go.
S1mple's got the op. That's
Yeah,
one.
okay. S1mple was the first to bring it out. We have the auto sniper in Zywoo's hands, though, so it is going to be the scope weapons on both sides. What a tap from Apex.
See ya. Back to the lobby.
JL charging through mid. Zywoo's found success with the auto sniper. Gets a double as well. And now they're pinned on through. This is looking like it should be Navi's first round. S1mple stuck with the AWP in the corner. Lexi trying to flash him out. Apex has walked on through, but spotted by Bit. S1mple gets one back, but peeks into two players. No chance there. A triple from Zywoo.
He is back, or he has arrived. However you want to phrase it.
Yeah, I think he's arrived.
Zywoo's finally got a very impactful round on that one. Auto sniper on the B side.
That's what he needed.
I think we all need a triple kill with the auto sniper every once in a while. You know,
Yeah.
when life beats you down a little bit, just stand back up. This was a beautiful shot, by the way, right there. Cross placement off the charts. And just S1mple, or rather Zywoo, cleaning it up with the auto sniper. And the first funny gun being brought out by Vitality in the hands of Magisk. P90 is on board.
Yeah, Navi is still in the spirit of the show match. We've got two auto shotguns alongside the auto sniper. A lot of automatics here, but the pace coming through. What can the auto shotgun do? Apparently a little bit. 1.5 kills. That's going to be the message that they're on their way here. Zywoo comes on over. Jail as well, the full rotation, but they're falling. Flamesy's charged on through. Kills come back though. Good utility. Alexi with the AWP doing a lot of work. Spinks now in a 1 versus 3.
Thank God for that quick rotation. Alexi B spots Spinks. The information is out there, and he's not going to be able to survive any longer. Zywoo was completely caught off guard by great chains of flashes being thrown out by the T, so I have to give it up to the rotations. Very quick to put everything down. Alexi B was here with the AWP. He's got a little bit of help as well in the name of Ima with the shotgun. Quick rotations at that.
Yeah, very fast there. Getting Bit activated. The fact that he drops his smoke, it's just the perfect timing. You can see, causes a bit of chaos. If he'd found the second
I was
there,
hoping for more.
yeah, it felt like he could have got that second.
I thought we were going for like an actual highlight moment. When the first one is so clean,
Yeah.
and you know they're crossing the smoke in front of you, you just, let's go, let's do it. But it was just one and trade. Oh, that's not the gun you want to have in Bit. I'm so sorry, man. Like MP5 silencer down towards watermill. That's just really not easy.
It's just these deagles. Although Flamesy has found himself an AK. And he's found a kill with it as well. So they've got themselves in the advantage here. Alexi and Ime.
Slowing down the pace just a little bit. Alexi B's position is known, but they're unsure about Ima, who's controlling the A side. And Alexi B is electing to push towards B long, thus creating a little bit of a vacuum as well. It feels like Vitality is sneaking in right in the hole that is open for them.
Ah, it's a complete mystery. That's so unfortunate. If he just sat outside of B main, he would have been in a really good position to deny this bomb, for instance, as it goes down. He's going to hear it, and he can group back up with Ima, but...
They know. They have...
Yeah, they should know now. He's on the A side.
Fair enough. That information is out there. It's very complicated 2 versus 3. S1mple is holding down water with the Deagle. Alexi B is electing to take the scenic route back to the B side. Are they going to save? Are we going to
No, not a show
No.
match.
We said it was illegal. We said there'd be consequences. We're going to send Banks down there if they're actually saving. They're actually saving. You do not have the right to save. We refuse.
We need to get Banks involved here.
Get in
Sort
there.
them out.
Try it. They're saving. This is it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first official saving of guns in this show match. I told you that the atmosphere had shifted here on Anubis, and we have the living proof. You've saved. Boo!
Disgraceful.
Disgraceful.
Really.
Really. I can't
I'm very disappointed in what we've seen here. They are at a four-round deficit, so I guess they're really trying to bring their way back into this.
I'm just kidding. They can do whatever they want. I'd save too. who doesn't want a great KD? I know, stats.
That's true.
At the end of the day, true measure of a player of Counter-Strike is just his KD. That's what it is. Nothing else.
Nothing else matters.
No, it's just a bunch of numbers. Exactly. You're in positive, you're a good player. You're negative, you're a bad player. That's just a...
Yeah, nothing else you can read into it.
Or just maybe you're Magisk and you open up the B side with another sniper on the T side.
That's what we want to see.
It's a different order than I thought we'd see today.
A boost over. Not spotting anyone out towards Glyph.
Oopsie.
The boost is not quite assembled in the right spot. Zywoo's safe at the moment anyway. Tucked behind the obelisk.
Well, the map's been eaten away by Navi quite quickly. We have Waters completely fallen off. We've had EMAP pushing on the A side, so they must know. They must know that B's the target.
Well, Bit gets the first kill as they try and enter through. And there's so many CTs here. One less as Apex removes Lexi B. Space now, but JL's found another, the no-scope with the auto sniper. But they're all falling. JL's quick with it. And it's Bit with the final kill. I think he got 3 there with the AK.
Vitality fell into the trap that was laid right in front of them. The whole map being closed by Navi, information quickly gathered. And from that point on, it's just a deduction game. It's Occam's razor. The simplest solution is the one. The B hit here, the defense was all in place. In spite of Magisk's interesting opening with the auto sniper right there, that's kind of a new way to do it. New way to do entry fragging with an auto sniper.
Yeah, it's showing me that there is still a little bit of fun still happening in the server, and I think this buy is also demonstrating that. We have a lot. We've got 2 auto snipers, 2 AWPs. A lot here to like on the CT side. Spam. S1mple trying to find something, but it's a no-scope from JL. He's looking for more, and he gets the double. Zywoo's got the Zeus as well, ready to try and get a 3rd kill, but has to swap, and he no-scopes S1mple as well.
That's a different kind of round for sure. Is Zywoo going to be able to stay alive after that? He's splashed a couple times. I think he knows. Yeah, exactly. He's heard the shot, and now he goes for the Zeus. The blaze it. Oh, no, he just picks up the smoke. He was right there for the taking, and he gets punished by Sphinx with the AWP.
I wonder if he remembers the bounty. Ooh.
Apex.
Okay.
Hello there.
Something to talk about here. Imma's been spotted as well in towards water. That HE was so good, but it doesn't do quite enough. Apex does find the kill, and well, Bit, a double with the auto shotgun to take the round.
He is the best Showmatch player of tonight. For now, I think he's a front runner.
I don't believe what S1mple's been saying about him not practicing with these weapons. I think this guy's been in the DMs with the shotguns.
Well, he's been having a whole lot of fun. I can tell you that much. We are seeing that time and time again. Bit having highlights moment.
The real highlight here was these no-scopes to start things off. It was actually JL that got those, not Bit. That's
that one is ridiculous.
But that second one, yeah.
Literally ridiculous.
And then Zywoo's no-scope onto the head. Had to be the head because it was the auto sniper.
Of course, it's an unwritten rule of Counter-Strike. You can only headshot if you don't have the zoom on with the auto sniper.
3 auto snipers now.
And 2 AWPs. We're doing scoped only for the defense.
I tell you what, if there was ever a map for a lot of AWPs, a lot of auto snipers, it's Anubis. It's the new Dust 2 in that respect, but nothing can stop a beautiful 1dig.
I think this is the equivalent of my nightmare in Counter-Strike. Literally facing 5 CTs with scoped rifles. That's the worst I can even imagine. I already get kind of upset when I see 2, and there are 5, and they're absolutely raining terror. Magisk, though, adds a second one with the Deagle. Is he on course for something great? He's already got 14 kills.
Well, they're able to get the bomb in. The CTs haven't budged. They're hoping they go to B, but it's going to have to be a retake with these weapons. Now, there is a kit on Zywoo, so they have the tools to work with. Oh, that auto sniper, that's in retrievable distance.
But he's gonna stick. He's gonna stick with the Deagle. Well, Magisk has been having a round. He decides to switch. Apex is tagged down to 17, and it's all gonna be on to Magisk, I guess.
Yeah, very difficult for the T's to hold this, but with the auto sniper, Magisk gets it done. A massive double kill. That's 4 in the round. Could be on for the ace. And he gets it, a headshot with the auto sniper, all 5 in the round.
We have the ace. First ace of the night, I believe, from Magisk. Beautiful work off the back of a Deagle round. That's 2 1-Deagles that started his campaign.
Yeah, what is that? 5 Deagles on the T side against the full auto sniper AWP lineup from Navi, and they just get deleted.
I hope that first one onto Bit is so mean. It is actually mean. And then as well, that was Ema who's going to bite first, I think, from the Deagle. Bam! Oh, that's a beautiful round for Magisk. And who doesn't like to clutch with the auto sniper towards the very end? Once Zywoo was alone, his position is known. There's nothing he can do. Great clutch from Magisk. Great ace from Magisk, I mean.
Well, no chance in this round, though. He's removed by the early aggression with the 5-7. Z now charging into the A bomb site, swaps to the Zeus, trying to do the 360 no scope, but doesn't spot anybody out.
Bit now back to the side. He's trying to play with the same smoke that Zywoo attempted to abuse, and he's got the MP9. He's chirping at him from above. And Apex is not in a position to defend for himself.
Look at S1mple. He's in the back lines. He's walked all the way around with the P90. Oh, they're aware of it. He's been tagged, brought down low, but it's allowed Spinks to get one. S1mple, low HP, a 1v2, knows what they both are, and they are playing with him, does get the one kill, but JL finally, with the R8, clutches out.
I knew you would like that one.
I was waiting
you would
for
appreciate it.
Finally.
The R8 striking and closing this round, which was a little bit of a mixed bag, honestly. It was very, very skirmishy on towards that A side. Smokes lying around, people trying to do 360 on the side of Flames here, punished by Bit. S1mple flanking with the P90. Great read from Ema, even though it was just a little too complicated towards the end here.
Yeah, what a flank from S1mple. Makes it look almost doable. JL's just rocking the R8 now. I think he's been encouraged after that one.
He's really trying to make a statement about that gun. 5 deagles once again for Vitality. Last time this happened, Magist served us with a beautiful round, and S1mple kicks off probably about the same. That's the first kill onto JL. 5v4 now.
They are going over towards B, and there is a bit of a stack, although Zywoo starts to rotate with his auto sniper. Can get here pretty quickly. We've got a flash being set up. Ima with the PB Bison, going to be swinging on through. Anti-flash from FlameZ. Not enough, though, to keep him alive. And, oh, the smoke's actually giving cover. He has to reload. Not enough bullets in the PP Bison.
I cannot believe how long he stayed alive. I thought he would bite the dust way earlier than that. Now S1mple has already 2. We'll see he's able to add more. Zywoo doing the work with the auto sniper. Found the first one. S1mple chases. Long position. That's number 3 from S1mple. Are we going to get a second deagle ace? Almost back-to-back.
There's a chance for it. P90 is on the retake. Bit smoked out, though. Alexi has been here the whole time. Now he's going to start to edge on through. Apex checks, but doesn't spot him. S1mple, okay, he could be on for it. One more kill to find, and he's looking for it. Bit sitting here in dark. S1mple on the other side. Oh, Bit's just running on in, charging on through. The P9 even knows. S1mple gets the ace.
And another one. And another one. Another deagle ace, this time from S1mple. A bit more body shot oriented, you know, it doesn't hurt to shoot in the belly from time to time. But another ace, and it's Vitality with the deagle success. Back to back, round number 8 for them.
That's what you want to see.
Were there any headshots?
I think there might have been one.
There might have been one.
This is it.
That is the one.
That's the headshot.
There we go. Get them belly hits.
Just like the old days. Pace into towards mid. Has FlameZ ended up behind him there? Well, S1mple is the one that gets the kill anyway. Charging into the B bomb site. The MP5, like an FBI agent, knocks down the door. And that round is over before it really gets a chance to begin.
That was a pretty quick pace round. Honestly, a couple of exchanges towards mid, and then as soon as the hole has been identified, straight onto the B side from Cave. Work being done by Vitality. 9 rounds on T side. You see here this whole skirmish happening. JL is just completely blind through a smoke, has no idea what's up. Spinks with the silencer finds 2, and then Zywoo with the measly scout. That's not a whole lot to say about this push.
I'm enjoying seeing the M249 out again. This is maybe the rarest weapon in Counter-Strike because it's so expensive.
It is, and also it's kind of complicated to yield. I'm not really good at it.
A lot of bullets though, and does a lot of damage, and well, there we get to see it in play, but it's only good for 1. Can't quite control it, and now the CTs start to charge on through. Apex with the auto sniper, can't control it. S1mple got his knife out, he's not ready. Mag 7 at close range, leaves it now onto Spinks and FlameZ.
It's going to be a tough round to crack. The bomb has fallen. Dan Q Observer right there. Great catch. So that 2 versus 4 is looking extremely grim. Spinks and Flames are taking their sweet time, hoping that they find some unsuspecting CT waiting for them, or rather not waiting for them.
Look at the clear though. JL's walked all the way through T-spawn. They know every part of the map's locked down. And that's a nice angle from Zywoo. Auto sniper in hand, gets both to finish out the half.
It was a better Zywoo than we've seen so far in this show match. He's had a couple of moments, a couple of multi-kills, mainly off the back of auto sniper, I have to say. It's a quality that I did not imagine he'd have.
Yeah, but he's shown that he's certainly competent with it. So maybe it's something we'll see in the future because he's definitely looking very hot to trot.
I hope he's not getting the wrong idea. I'd rather he stays away from that, you know. For today, we'll allow it. For today, we'll have fun.
We're entering a new era of Counter-Strike Maniac. We need to define it with new, exciting weapons.
Oh, man.
Every weapon viable. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, well, I mean, the way CS2 is barreling towards, like, there's going to be choices that have to be made with this whole loadout system. I don't know if the other sniper is going to make the cut a whole lot of time. It's going to be complicated,
huh? 5 auto snipers, different skins, different occasions.
Thinking outside the box.
Zywoo, but S1mple out of the box in this round. JL gets Flamesy as well. Oh, it's the burst fire, but it can't quite connect. A lot of damage done. Apex fighting in mid, but Zywoo, another kill. A pistol god this man is, and S1mple, no chance there. Dual Berettas from Zywoo. He is definitely now getting alive.
He's angry. He's upset. Look at his face. He's got that devilish grin. Ding. Oh, I can see how mad he is, definitely. Like, he looks absolutely enraged.
I don't think we've seen this bounty be collected yet.
No, we haven't seen. S1mple definitely has not Zeused or knifed a bit, and Zywoo definitely hasn't touched the back of Apex. That hasn't happened.
I hope that this bounty gets extended into the future. We might have to set up new ones.
Okay.
The rosters will be changing, but I think Overpass might be a map that might lend itself a little bit more to that.
Well, it's possible.
We'll see. Still chances.
There are still chances. The buy started being quite serious. Oh, whoa. There's a Molotov that just fell into their own feet now.
It's all right. They managed to get past it, but it's going to leave some open positions here for the CTs to fight in. Good HE. Little flashbang dribbled forward. It's going to keep them at bay. 4 CTs now to defend. The Deagle's just raining on through, slowly peppering them down. But the MP5 charges on, but S1mple. Another big impact round with the Deagle.
Huge work being put out, of course. Apex is down to 9 and it just is on 16, so there might be a number advantage for Vitality, but it's going to be a very complicated clutch to maneuver around. They do decide to take the fight to him, leaving Alexi alone now with his auto shotgun. Can he make the work? A couple of damages being put out, but it won't be enough. It's Vitality with the Rebuel, rather, with Deagles. Once again.
Yeah, really well handled there in terms of just sitting back, not overextending on low HP, baiting them in. That's a really nice level of team play.
And they had a whole lot of these like flash setup where they were just waiting to get an information, dropping the flash as soon as they saw like a mini line, peeking after it. The whole a bunch of flash assists as well. That shot was
that's
nasty.
Not okay.
That's nasty.
He didn't even stop. There was no counter strafing involved.
Yeah, I'm calling the police immediately.
Mr. Valve on the line. Arrest this man. This is a very conventional setup, except for the shotgun.
I was going to say, we have a pretty conventional setup, but just he's handling the A side, which he always does. He's got the Max 7. Zywoo speaking him with the UMP out of every weapon. I don't know who I favored to this one, but he's Apex striking with the Deagle. The timing has been found towards mid, though. Oh, no, never mind. Flamesy was straight behind Bits on his heels.
Flamesy is behind everyone all the time. He always seems to get these opportunities, letting them slip. S1mple now, the sole defender here, in charge of a lot, but he has found the first spots out the shadow. JL runs out of bullets, and the Tech-9 wins out. But it would be a 1v5 Maniac. Surely impossible.
Surely impossible, but that's how dreams are made of. Great start from JL. Shot to the back of the head of Flamesy. He picks off his silencer, and he's been hurt in Apex. Ooh, puts an end to that attempt very quickly with the auto shotgun.
Good shotgun work. We saw the double setup on the A side with the shotgun. Apex had the swap to the Deagle, and I think that's good, right? You got the shotgun for those close range engagements, swap out to the Deagle for the longer range ones.
I can see that.
It's the perfect loadout for Anubis.
I can see the logic. I can see it. You'd be capable long range, and you'd be ready to fight short range with a couple of like quick spray bursts. That's pretty decent.
If S1mple had a shotgun there, he easily gets both those kills.
Well, I think that's the lesson of today.
Yeah.
If you had a shotgun, you'd be better off. R8 on bit, and you love that.
Oh, gets a kill as well. Not good enough for the second.
Is that a win? Do you qualify that as a win?
We need to see a multi-kill from
We're not going to see a multi-kill.
That's all I'm asking for now.
I am so not ready for an R8 multi-kill. It sends the wrong message.
It sends the right message.
I'm militating against the R8. Apex now. That 2v3 poking out. That's just a little bit of peppering. We see the HP slowly going. Oh, Jail just answers immediately.
Nice try.
Like just flicking out a mosquito. It's kind of coming at you. Just get away from me.
Bomb's isolated, but doesn't matter. Deagle of Zywoo a little bit better.
16 kills for the Big Woo. Most of them coming in with the other sniper, but here it's with the Deagle. And there seemed to be a more competitive / tight and close game compared to what we had on game number 1. It's very much in favor of Navi. It's not the case here.
I think it's close in a different way as well. It feels like the energy has shifted, as you mentioned earlier on. We are still seeing a few Xania buys in the mix, but I mean, this one looks like you could see this in any game. Maybe not the double scout on the T side, but the weapons.
Yeah, the weapons, and even from the CT side, it's like just a couple of deagles, bunch of deagles out there. Everybody's got an armor. He's got, of course, silencers on Apex and Spinks, but Apex is being rushed in immediately. Great answer onto Ime. He heard him coming through the water. 5v3, actually. I did not even see Zywoo fall. That's on behalf of s1mple. Double headshot. 5v2. This is quick work from Vitality.
Massive double kill with the deagle. JL is very fast on these headshots. Put this now into contention for Navi. Not being quiet about their presence in towards mid. He's got the Zeus as he clears the angles. I like that. He's into the meta.
They're going to be able to quick switch, use the weapons for what they're good at. Close angle, jumping quickly, and then switching off. Bit spots the legs of his opponent towards the A side. He probably hears, he sees things. That's a great little information gathering from Bit with the silencer. Magisk now has pushed the A side, but his position is known, and so is Flamesy. So JL being pushed out by Magisk. Great clutch, great flank. I thought they knew about him, but he manages to surprise them anyway.
Yeah, that was always going to be a difficult one for them to recover there once s1mple found those kills, right? Navi were in a really difficult spot. They just had that presence in towards mid. To fight their way out of that was tricky, but when Spinks goes down, it's hard to believe there's a way into it, but really nice sort of crossfire being established there.
I find my brain being so confused at times because you're used to see a player and you immediately assume what team is doing what. But now we have to do this very uncomfortable psychological kind of gymnastic where it's like, oh, s1mple is finding a kill, which means Vitality is actually in the lead in a 5v3. It's kind of itching in the wrong side of my brain, but it doesn't matter because LeGGends is itching s1mple with the shotgun straight in your face.
I love how he took the time to line up the second shot as well. Zywoo does fall. And now they should know that there's a few players over here towards A. Got the space in towards mid, but Spinks is quickly going to deal with that. This one's looking like a 13th for sure. Bit is in a position where he could maybe catch somebody. It's a little bit weird.
Yeah, they have strange positions. I don't think anybody's really aware of what position has fallen and how. Now, they've decided to gather towards the A side. It's Apex, who seem aware of Bit's presence, and he's going to have a very wounded Ime in front of him. So if Ime doesn't have the timing off, he's going to be dead meat, easily put down. The bomb is on the floor, and I think Apex should be aware of the next danger. Look at this, he's got a position, he's got the read, and he sees him.
Yeah, I thought Bit had heard Apex on his movements across the A side there, and I thought they were trying to pincer him, set up Ime with a bit of a headshot angle as he walks around, but maybe that didn't play out because Ime looked completely unaware of that push.
Look at this chase. LeGGends heard about s1mple willing to put down, or rather Banks trying to put LeGGends in that position, and he said, nah, none of that. I'm the one who knocks. I'm the one who rushes.
With a sawn off, no less.
Of course, as luck would have it.
Still rocking it into this round as well.
s1mple with the AUG. I think it's the first time we see that in this show match.
Yeah, I guess it's not the most exciting weapon, but it's something new.
That you don't like. The revolver is fine, but the AUG that's over the line.
AUG is,
that's where we draw the line.
It's like so normie.
So normie, said. Oh my god.
It's a real NPC weapon.
Okay, fair enough. NPC energy.
Yeah, we want main character weapons here. Oh, Spinks, that's not the time to quick switch as you get away. Dink comes through and, well, it's damage done, but no kills found.
This is getting fast. Vitality is absolutely teaching them a lesson. And s1mple did say in an interview, he saw it coming. He said, listen, the way the first game went on is going to be easy. I'm going to absolutely march on them. And so they are doing 14-8. For Vitality with s1mple on their team. So if you guys are watching at home, first of all, of course, welcome. We love to have you here and share this moment. But make sure that you imprint in your brain the images that we are seeing. s1mple playing with Apex, Zywoo playing with LeGGends.
Yeah, and make sure you also scan that QR code, get the donations rolling on through, get a chance to win some great prizes as well while supporting a good cause. s1mple tries to get involved early, but oh, this is a bit weird. The M249s do get 2 kills on the CD side. He's just charging around, all guns blazing, but it's Flamesy with the AUG defines all 3.
I think we've completely versed into madness. Remember how this game started? We had the first 5 rounds. They were oddly serious, oddly competitive, like players with rifles only and actual executes and whatnot. We've completely changed course. We've now completely into the upside down. Magisk is just running around, shooting bullets non-stop as he's moving like a happy little horse. I have no idea what the hell is going on, but they're on match point. It's 15-8 on game 2 for Vitality.
All right, we've got the two Negevs on the side of Navi, the two M249s on the side of Vitality. So we'll see which of the machine guns is a little bit stronger. Fastened towards mid, Apex blinded, pushed on back, and charged on through dual Berettas to get it.